taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Longhorns will kick this deep to start. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking tackles and going. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. But the game moves the ball to 30.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Ducks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. To throw, it's Manning. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Running back has it on the screen now. To the completion just short of the first down marker.
We'll see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. first down, they'll keep their running game churning. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Wow, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. Returner decides to fair catch this. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Lets it go quickly. Got a catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Completion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Down coming up after that running play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Moore. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dump off caught by the running back. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. The completion sets up a second down play. Looking to throw here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Past the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Caught behind the line. It's Tracy. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Physical run earns the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First and 10 play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, everybody wants to talk about the quarterback and the receiver after a touchdown like that. Instead, you know where I'm going, Chris. The offensive line. My gosh, how long did he have back there? 4, maybe 5 seconds to be able to read the defense and then find his receiver for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll test the right side here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. To throw, it's Moore. Pulls it in, it's Hill. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Hill. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Handoff over the shotgun. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Past the 30. He's in the clear. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Ball handed to the running back. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Back to throw, it's Manning. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 24 as they began to put a drive together. Big guys up front lined up, it's 1st down. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Texas. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to pass. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Caught at the 30. Still running. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down. Looking to throw the football. Trying to get the throw off. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Not able to connect. Incomplete. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Back to throw again. Graham down the middle. It's Moore. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Back to pass. It's Manning. And that one's picked off. What a play. And midfield. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Just what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. We're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the PAT is good. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Manning. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
They get set now to try the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
So backed up to their 5-yard line at second and long.